Hi, I'm Dave Hultquist, CEO of Vermont Electric Cooperative. In today's Smart Grid blog, I'm going to talk to you about the many benefits that the smart grid can provide. Um, we talk, and by the way, in future smart grid blogs, I'll drill down and address each of these individually so we'll have a better understanding of what each one of these mean. But for now, I'm just going to go through a quick summary of the many benefits that the smart grid can provide, both the consumer, the utility, and the grid. Um, Of course, reduced usage and cost is where you hear a lot of focus, but that's such a small part of the many benefits that this thing can provide. Um, Reduce environmental impact. Our members can know their carbon footprints and the power supply they're buying and make choices based on the environment. Greater knowledge and ownership with the kind of grid that and network we plan on providing. You'll be able to drill down to exactly where your power supply is coming from and what all the features are of that power supply. Really creating the possibility for your own boutique power so that you can create your own power supply portfolios. Improve communications all around between you and the utility. We've got a channel we can communicate to each other with. Better support for low-income users. One of the options that the system provides is the ability to have prepaid metering. So those people who can't necessarily pay their bill today, we only have one option, that's to shut them off. This gives us a variety of options to help people continue to maintain their basic power needs. This gives us a transportation alternative for plug-in electric vehicles. That helps us to get reduce our carbon footprint through getting fossil fuel vehicles off the roads. Improved outage response, knowing where those outages are quickly. Improved purchasing decisions on the consumer's part, because if they know their power supply portfolio and they know all the issues that come with it, they're able to make decisions that we no longer have to make. The consumer can make those decisions. More choices, really, we could get an infinite number of choices for the consumer around their power supply decisions, resulting in greater trust through that relationship we're building through the smart grid. And better product. Safety is the number of frequency of outages. We can reduce those significantly. Duration of outages, Katie is the duration measurement. We've seen those reduced significantly through the use of the smart grid and DEC. And actually lower momentary average interruption frequency index. That's the amount of blinks you get. We should be able to significantly reduce those as well. From the utility perspective, fewer truck rolls, greater productivity. Not that people are going to have to work harder. It's about better utilization of the crews through the scheduling. More visibility to our system loads. We can get loads right down to the meter level, see how it ties in at the feeder level. Today we don't have that visibility, which results in better system performance. We'll get improved equipment functionality because we're going to get minute-by-minute monitoring of how our equipment's performing. Overall, reduce environmental impact significantly as we get more productive and fewer truck rolls. We'll reduce our environmental impact. Obviously, improve consumer relations through higher trust from the customer. Better communication channels, reduction in bad debt through the ability to support the low-income users. More efficient planning. When we start having feeder by feeder, meter by meter performance data, we can integrate that with our engineering systems and do much better analysis. Many more power supply choices, reduce transmission costs through more efficient use of our transmission and distribution systems, reduce meter reading costs, obviously, because if we're doing it automatically, we don't need to pay for those people to go out there in the trucks and read them, which also has an environmental impact because of that carbon footprint driving. From the grid will see reduced system losses today. Anywhere from 8 to 12% of your power is lost just by moving it through the power lines. We'll get improved reliability. We'll get faster fault response. That's the term used for an outage on a transmission system. Get improved voltage support. In many places on the systems, you'll see voltage sags and problems in your home, and they are really related to voltage. We could do a lot better job if we have all these points are monitored at every residence and retail customer. Better planning enables distributed generation. Today, generation's hard to put on the system because we don't know the real system impact. With a smart grid, it enables the ability to put generation anywhere because we'll be able to understand the actual impact to the system at any point in time. Better event capture. When we're starting monitoring the system minute by minute, we can really see and trace where those events occurred and what caused them to occur. Improved power factor management. That's a term we use for how our power behaves when it gets to your meter. reduce congestion. We actually have transmission congestion, just like you have highway congestion. Um, more alternatives and improved capital management. So I just wanted to go through a quick summary of all the benefits the smart grid can provide, really to let you know that it's more than just reduced usage and cost, significantly more. So again, be talking more detail later on about each one of these, and I look forward to talking with you all